A 12-minute penalty from André Sigthorsson. One half of the Atlantic wall here in Sheffield has ended a massive winless streak that we had. I'm going to show you it now. So there was our win. We had the 2-1 defeat by Arsenal, 1-1 with Forest, another penalty, the other half of the wall. I'll get to them in a second. 4-1 defeat that you saw, the 4-0 hammering from Man United, the 1-0 defeat from Birmingham, the 0-0 with Coventry, the 3-0 of Sunderland. We had not won since all the way back on against Derby County, where I used their name as an insult. We've now got Everton coming up, and we've got a lot of things to be looking at here. We've got players away at the African nation, we've got people out injured, and we've moved to an extremely negative tactic to end this winless run. So let's have a look at getting our team set up, because Friedo is now finally back. That means Gallagher might be done with his time here. It's not featured for us. I'm going to leave him there for the time being, actually. We've got Edworthy in. Hill is now back, so he is going to come in for Cowlan, who come up from the reserves, and he did pretty well, I would say. Coming in, playing a first Premier League appearance. We've got Butt back finally, so Butt's going to come in for Gascoigne. Joachim is going to switch round. Gascoigne's going to go there. Morris is going to go into the attacking midfield role. And I'm pretty happy with that. So look, we've got Friedo in goal. Hill, Sergio Nunes, Williams, Bjornaby, Edworthy, Speed, Butt, Gascoigne, Morris, and Sigthorsson. So we've split up the Icelandic ball for the time being. We're going to keep it as this. We're at home versus Everton. We will change if we need. But this is the best we have been in ages. Thank you. Welcome to Friday Night Football here on the Masio-Ball channel. Thank you to everyone who watched the last episode. Let's get this down to fast. We're already 17 minutes in. It's going to be an abbreviated episode. Sorry I'm so far behind. You may have seen my post explained. So I like to think I will be forgiven by most of you at least. But we need to turn this run around. Let's have a scan of the Premier League table, are now 4 points behind our rival Sheffield Wednesday. And our big target was to finish ahead of them. And currently we're squandering that. We're getting no shots on target here, or we've only had the one. We need to keep Barry Hales quiet. Gascoigne's had a shot. And like I said, yeah, I felt like we were so low on confidence. We're letting in so many goals that we needed to move, with the injuries we had, needed to move to this 5-3-1-1 formation. This is similar to what I played on Championship Manager 3 back in the day, during my glory days, playing this against my brother. And Edworthy's had a shot there. We've potentially got some transfer news as well on this episode, if the work permits go through. We're also having, because we didn't play because of the FA Cup, and we're doing much better now, because we didn't play because of the FA Cup, we've done that thing where lots of our finances have trailed off. Right, I'm going to leave Sigthorsson on. Sigthorsson, shooting of 12. I work my magic as a coach. I've got so many strikers on the bench. Bit negligent here. I've got Campbell, Johnson and Helgeson. Let's get Lampard on for Gascoigne. Lampard is now finally back from injury. So Speed, but Lampard midfield. That's a pretty good midfield, even if they aren't all as good in real game as they ended up in real life. But if we could grab a winner here, get two goals in a row, 2 wins in a row, I'd be pleased with that. 30,000 in here. We are restricting them, so... Oh, Lampard hit the bar, then the post. Can't say I've ever seen that. I feel like if we could get a killer right back in this position, we'd be on for a pretty good team, wouldn't we? I'm like, do I throw a midfielder out there? I'm going to get a new striker on. Let's get... Who's got the best off the ball? Do you know what? I'm going to get Campbell on. Let's see if Campbell can grab us a winning goal here. One of only 2 games we're going to feature this evening due to the delay in the schedule. The irony was not lost on me that the best viewed episode in a while was one that was one of an immense struggle. Oh, I was like, KC's going to win it for us. We are still restricting them. And at the minute, I would take not losing, even though Everton are behind us in the league and we're at home, building a little bit of a winning run, or a not losing run. That's gone wide. Campbell completely misjudged that. And like, Kevin Campbell has had a lot of the ball since he's come on. Casey has to be the winning goal. It has been so long since we were the victors of the last minute goal. And you can't say that we didn't deserve that. Look at the passes completed. Look at the headers one is not good. Look at the goals though. We have stifled Everton. And Campbell has hit his third Premier League goal. And we're still 8th, but let's have a look at the league. So here we are. Everton, behind my face, are on 29 points. So we're closing in on being 10 points ahead of 12th place. I can start to taste that Intertoto place. We've got Sunderland away, though, in 9 days, and we've not had a good time of things versus Sunderland. So let's see if we can get to Sunderland without any injuries or anything going wrong. Let's play a little game called How Many Goalkeepers Do Chelsea Now Have? Chelsea have signed Ian Walker, 30 years old, 4 caps, from Wimbledon for 4.7 million. Like, imagine some music here, and we're going to click in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like, what are they doing? Who is Craig Grayston? Craig Grayston. He's a regen from Parta. I wonder who Craig has replaced. He's pretty tasty. He's going on my shortlist. Little bit of in-game news for you. Gremio's Ronaldinho has rejected the offer from Vasco. Vasco offered something like 9.5 million for him. Here he is in-game. He is worth 5.75 in-game. He's only got the 7 Brazil caps, but I think he's broke. Yeah, he's now in the team regularly. We had our eye on him. We're not going to get him now, though, are we? Now that he's a full-fledged Brazil international. He was like, in the original database, he was like 75k throughout the whole thing. Almost didn't improve at all. Whereas in this game, he's already started to shine through. Right, so it's Monday Night Football. Couple of changes. Sergio Nunes has stayed in, but Carlisle has come at right back. That has seen Williams move to right back over Edworthy. Edworthy dropping to the bench. Lampard has come in for Gascoigne. Gascoigne not on the bench. And Davidson has taken his place. So let's see. Can we get a second win here on Friday night? Take us into the weekend. Propel us up the table, or to keep us at the right end of the table. And there we go. Sunderland have scored. It's Dean Keats, a man who loves mocking me on this playthrough, it feels like. What are Sunderland doing to us here? Oh, they're doing the odd 4-3-1-2. They're like, we've seen your negative 5-3-1-1, and we're going to match you with this. Morris bears down on goal, tries his lot. I feel like with this formation, if we can get a killer player in that attacking midfield centre role, then we're gonna unlock something special going into next year. Right, where is me boy Williams? Williams is injured. He's playing a 5. Priedel's playing a 5. There's 5s all over out there. Sort it out. We've only had 1 shot, and we've let a holding midfielder score. Friedel, that's much better. That's what I want to see. Nunes given a warning. Dean Keats has scored from the free kick. Set pieces of 13. That's pretty disappointing. Right, we're gonna have to go with extra strikers at half time. We need to get there. Still 2-0 down though, or ideally by pulling a goal back. Like, Morris, I need more from you, mate. He's had 2 of those free shots, and here we are struggling. I'm like, this is frustrating. Come on, lads. I feel like it's quite an even game, other than the fact we've allowed Dean Keats to be spreading Dean Keats magic all around. Right, we're not doing well though, guys, are we? You've ruined my new formation. What are we going to move to? Let's go back to this, because we're already losing. Right, Bjornaby, Edworthy is in midfield. Am I going to leave Carlisle at right back? What's his crossing? His crossing is 9. I'm going to leave him there. Right, so Butt into holding midfield. I want Davidson on for Edworthy. Where is Edworthy? He's there. So Edworthy has come on. He's now going back off. And am I going to leave Speed or Lampard on? Do you know what? Who's playing the best? Speed is on 6. Lampard is on 5. So Lampard is coming off. And we're going to go Kevin Campbell after his heroics last game. So Casey, Sigthorsson up front. 4 changing formation, 4 at the back, holding midfield. Let's see if we can get some shots in here. Maybe get back in this game. Easily dispossessed Campbell. That's not what I want to see. I want to see not being dispossessed. Or the only possession that we're conceding is them kicking off. Who's just been booked? Morris, I think, or Davidson. Diving header. I feel like Flowers is having a super keeper game, and that's annoying me. What are we on? We're on 4. We've only had 1 shot second half. That's not good enough. What are we going to do here? Let's go short passing, see if this makes a difference. Because we've built more of a football side now, so maybe it's time to start mixing in a little bit of passing. Look how it's not worked. Oh, Blomqvist, Friedel with a double save. Friedel wants the cult hero status that Jasper has here on this channel. Come on, lads. This is not good enough. Dean Keats gets a hat-trick. I'm going to get another striker on. Right. So Torsen's on a 7, though. Davidson's on a 5. Call me harsh. I can't make any more subs, can I? What? Oh, because I did the old double sub. So we won't be doing that. I'm going long ball, just because, you know, that's the ultimate panic button for me. Let's see if this can do anything. Sigthorsson went to go around Flowers there. I want to know what stat we need to improve for Sigthorsson, so then when he goes round all these keepers, he starts rolling it into the net. So, it's allowed Sunderland to open up a little gap on us, but we're still in this race for 5th place that Wednesday have wriggled into. And more importantly, despite that loss, we are starting to pull away. We've not even looked down here. Have a look down here. You've got, look, Reading, West Ham, Spurs, all on 21 points. Then you've got Blackburn on 22, Coventry, Newcastle 25, 26. So we are not in that, and we are not going to be in that. We've got, that's annoying. We've got some signings and stuff to be looking at, but this is annoying. This is really annoying. When I came on this evening, I had 1.8 to spend. I'm now already down to 1.1, and that makes me think that the transfers that I've got are going to fall through. However, if they don't, they will be announced next episode. We've got some bottom of the league teams here coming up. Reading, West Ham, Villa. We will be back for this on Monday, the Sheffield Derby. So I will see you then. Thank you. Have a great weekend.